Hello, welcome back to Expeditions. I'm Head X. We're going to see what kind of trouble we get into tonight. See if my partner in crime shows up, or if I'm out here on my own. You never know. So we are going to start down here in Waweep Bay. Hey, Steve. And we have free roams unlocked, main exhibit, and skeletal arches. So we'll just take them in order, I suppose, and go with main exhibit. I don't know why it keeps wanting to tell me all about free roam. I already know all that stuff. We believe it's almost certain this area was home to the Triceratops. We're hoping to find a preserved skeleton, but the likely area is wide, and we do not have enough people to properly scan it. If you're available, your help would be greatly appreciated. It's ranked as hard. Distance of 4,845 meters. They recommend a scout. There's bridge construction and height differences. And what do we get? Consume no more than 58 gallons of fuel. I make no promises. Collect more than 4 items by the end of session. Again, I make no promises. And complete an expedition. Might be able to do that one. Okay. So let's hang on. Get in there. Right there. And so let's see now. My lodestar is considered off-road. Do we go with the Super Duty, which has got a range of 7,108 yards? Or do we go with the Raptor, which is 6,266, but carries a boatload of extra fuel? I think we'll put them both out and we'll see which one we're going to take. So we'll definitely select him. Inventory store. Well, just in case. And the Super Duty. Good afternoon / evening. 5? All right, gotcha. There. And we'll throw some extra fuel on there. Just because I don't know what else we might have. Let's get that off of there. We will get the Lodestar out there. And again, I'm kind of a basic load out there. Throw some extra fuel in there. And some parts. Because we got bridges to build. So I can always take this guy to build the bridges. Okay, and R2. We gotta customize this guy. Pull that off and Flatbed. Sideboard. We will put that on. All right, and so we've got him redone. Oh, I did not put him in there. Inventory store. And hey there, Eagle. Been a while to play this game. I forgot you bought Season 3 on this. That'll learn you. Alright. Now we want to go over here and get these guys dealt with. This guy here helps with fuel. So we'll use him. I do know there is water here, so we will put Anwar in there. And let's go with the manager, David Simmons, for some selling stuff. Okay. Looks like we got everybody ready to go. Everything's way over here where we have not been. Another gateway over here. Or actually, that is where we were. That's where we came in at. Well, interesting then that is... I don't have another outpost anywhere close. All right, well. We'll start the expedition. I'll get everything out of the box so that when Sergey pops in, we'll be good to roll. I'm not a fan of all the bouncing around that you got to do in order to change trucks. Oh yeah, join the voice. Give me a second. I'm so used to Roadcraft not having to do that. Let me get that fired up. Hello. So used to on Roadcraft, I don't have to pull up the Discord. Definitely. I am in the process of getting everybody out of the box. And one more guy to move. All right, that box is empty, so. And yeah, it's the only outpost we have available to us right now. And once you know, everything that we got to get is all the way on the other side, where we came in at. All right. Yes. I don't know why I've got a waypoint set up because I didn't click on anything. Must have been from the last time. Uh, where's my delete? Yeah, I haven't activated any of them, but talk about these two tasks that are right here next to us. All right. Um, well, you talk about like going north and going around. You're thinking, yeah, yeah, we can do that. Let's see, hidden traces, hidden traces, hidden traces. Yeah, seat by the water. Yeah, we could yeah, we can attempt that. I believe the way out is like back this way, come around, and I think the last time I did this, I came down over here somewhere. Yeah, I will yeah. Yeah, I just spotted it. I don't. I'm thinking that might not have been the way that I came down before, but oh, I think I remember the way down. This one was kind of a roundabout way down through this thing here, I think. Or no, there was. Yeah, I remember it was kind of a pain in the neck. Oh, yeah, and go all the way around, and then you hit over this side and kind of come back on yourself a little bit, I think. Mm, no. Oh, yeah, there's some rocks right here. Yep, down, yeah, down them rocks, and then you kind of head east across the thing from there. And there's an airdrop over here, and you can drop down just before the airdrop. East or west? I might have had the map upside down, so yeah, west at that point. So yeah. Yeah, let me kind of pretty much copy your points here. And then you come over here and drop down into that. But we got the airdrop right there, so I've got David Simmons, the manager. I've got Anwar Farsi because of the water, and I got the good mechanic that saves fuel. No. So let me I'm going to jump into the Raptor because it carries a boatload of fuel. All right, where are you at? Oh, I see you. Oof. discovered a new climb. Does it count as a climb if we're going down? You discovered a new descent. This way. Sharp left. Airdrop's up here. Got some dino bones. A couple of rib cages. Yep, and I'm going to send the drone up again while we're sitting here. As soon as I hit the correct button. That's as far as I can go. I remember falling off this little rocky outcropping here before by where this pump jack is. But I can't remember what the reason was I had to go out there. But it seems like there was a way down or something over there, but I can't get the drone far enough over to confirm. Oh, it might have been right over here. Yeah, well, this little road by the pump jack will take you down to the water's edge. Well, if you go back to, hang on, right here, and then down, and around, and then back over to here, where your mark's at. Then you can either take that road, which brings us to the seat of the water task. Or there's another way where you can kind of go through the little gully here in the dark, and that'll bring you to the water over here too. But we were going to head towards the seat of the water thing anyhow. So then we just go this way. Kind of like that. Oh, let me fix that time of day. Ha. Hey, look at that. Sun's up. That's a nice paint job you got going there. Do that custom or is that a wrap? Yeah. All right, well, this was our way down that does not look real friendly. I think, oof, just going over these rocks is not healthy. Now, this spot doesn't look too bad right here. At least for placing an anchor and do it that way. Devices, winch. Okay. Man, that looks a lot worse watching you do it than when I was right on top of it. Take a seat by the water, down by the water's edge. Sorry. Well, today he went to work with me because I'm kind of trying to get him used to it one at a time, just a little bit at a time. But I did have a couple of coworkers had made a suggestion of something that they've tried and has worked really well for them, is to get him a specific box, like a tote or something, for all his toys, and just place that like in the room where he's allowed to be. Where's the task at? Yeah. And they said, you know, then of course you close all your doors and stuff when you leave and go from there. You know, that way he's only got like the hallway and the one room, and that one room has all his toys in it. That was seat by the water. Start tracking. Take a photo of the pier. I'm almost parked in the box. Of the pier. Had it and passed it. There we go. Continue. All right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to go up here to this ford, come across, kind of down onto this island, cross this ford, back. Yeah, and then finagle our way up and around. Hey, Adam. So hit that like, folks. You'll be lurking? All right, appreciate you. Yeah, I think actually just back behind where you put your last one. Something along them lines. I think I usually climb up. I'm not sure though. It's kind of where I got my marker. Yeah. Ooh, water's moving pretty quick. That should be alright. Now this one I'm positive you have to go up and over. Yeah. Ah, that's right. This was a build a bridge spot. That's right. Gets you to the rock outcropping in the middle. Above the deep stuff. Well, I don't know what I just found, but good good thing there's fallen trees in this stuff. Otherwise I'd be floating away. A little bit of diff lock and some winch. I believe this is where I was going to go up, but I was also going to set the send a drone up right here. Yeah. I was looking at cutting across and coming this way around to pretty much the same spot you're at, just because of the way that water is. I don't know what that bank is like on that water. That looks pretty steep coming up right across where you're at. We'll see what it looks like when we get up there. Yeah, this was where you were going to do your right turn, and I was looking at going straight. I mean, that looks pretty rough to get down there. Oh, look, an upgrade. Get upgrade. It is for the Raptor, the Caco Canyon, and the Super Duty, and the Lodestar. It looked like a suspension thing. All right, start scanning. Take a photo of the pier. South Pier by Great Outdoors. Always somebody else trying to take credit for our work. All right. Yeah, because the last one's all the way on that other side. Yeah. Um, airdrop in which corner? Oh, up here by where we're at. It's got potential. Howdy, Brian. I gotta give these Fords some credit. How's the stream going? The stream's going pretty good. Internet hasn't crashed on me yet. Yeah, I gotta give this Ford pack some credit because these trucks, even though they sit kind of low, they get the job done. Well, I don't have any more room for the dino bones that are in here. There's 2 more rib cages, but I will grab some fuel. Ow. Come on. There you go. Oh, I didn't. All right. The Ford, my Ford did not really want to go through the first time. Yep. I'm running along the edge of the water right now. Yeah. Oh, she did much better going across back this way. Oh, you're not that far behind. Yeah. Yeah, initially I think I was thinking about staying up on the top up there. But I'm down here now. Well, you know, I'm still in front. Hey, somebody's got to climb it, right? Where's the fun in that? Have which will travel. Tree. Have tree branch. Roof rack will catch. Yes, yes they are. Yes, these Fords are definitely very capable trucks. I am just about to the thing here. Oh yeah, they're just about there. $12,200 and a rear-mounted rack. We wanted to extend a huge thank you for your incredible work. We hope you enjoyed the experience of exploring the docks and taking those incredible shots as much as we enjoyed working with you. We look forward to the possibility of working with you again on future projects. All right, now how close are we to our... Oh, look at that. Just up the hill. For, yeah. No, I did not. On there. I mean, we can grab it because it's right there. Power of water. You can, where this broken bridge is, you can get up the other side of that. And then you... Oh, yeah, I rolled a couple the first couple times I went through there, and then I figured it out. Let's run back down and we'll grab this other power of water. It's down here. And then we'll come back this way. Where's my main exhibit? Was it that way or is it... I was thinking it was up this way. Right. And we're too far away for our drone to reach. Okay, I'll head back down and grab that first power of water here real quick after I change the time of day. Hmm. Okay. Hey, there he is. See, just like that. Yeah. So at this point, all we got to do is head up the hill, get main exhibit done, and then find our way over to that last power of water spot. Ooh, that rock wasn't very nice. Oh yeah, never lowered my tire pressure or anything. A little bit of all-wheel drive and straight up. No, it's further down. It's a pickup thing. Oh, and I don't have an inventory spot for it. Or, mm, I there's no place to trade anything out of. I mean, yeah, there's. I don't know because I'd have to have a spot to set something out in order to. You don't have any spaces available either, do you? Let me get out of the box so you can get in the box. Yeah, it could. You're on a PC, right? Yeah, it could just be something that prevents. Agree. Probably because I don't have any space. Yeah, see, you still had one space available, didn't you? Only thought I can think of is I could empty out the rest of the anchors that I have and give myself a space. Or I can use the jack screws. Yeah. Yeah, so I may as well just set some anchors out here. Yep. Like that. Inventory. Guess we'll put 2 on each side just for the giggles. All right, this should be the last one right here. All right, now inventory. Now I have a slot available. Agree. There we go. Explore the area. We're at 80%, so I wonder if I can get the rest of this with the drone. Yep. So now we just gotta scan the dinosaur footprints. Gibinos. Oh, we got the area done, Steve. We just gotta now get over to the footprints, which are that one was pretty easy because you just come back down this way. I think it was fairly doable, if I remember right. Oh, maybe I can't get up right here. Nope, not this spot. Ouch. Oh, come on, I wasn't even moving. Be nice to me. Scan completed. A whole two of them? Alright. So, R1. There is an airdrop up here. Over, it's kind of to your 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock from your truck. Like if you drew a line from your truck to your drone and go just past it, you would see it. And then I think yeah, if we go, yeah, yeah, switch back it. Just saw us live. Busy playing SnowRunner. That's all right, Bobby. Appreciate you stopping in. pull a Gareth and chuck myself off the cliff? And that's because I don't have a spot for it. Because I had to put that cargo in there. All right. Right. All right, let's start scanning. 3 of them this time. Back this way. And the last one. Scan complete. Looks like the tracks lead in a certain direction. This will help us understand where to go next. Scan complete. Dig up a dinosaur. So we are headed this way. Kind of northeast. Not exactly sure how to get up there once we get over there. I'm going to guess that's going to work. Look, even in expeditions, you can't get away from those tree roots. Out in the middle of a desert. But at least they don't snag you constantly over here. Yeah, those things are just brutal. Deliver supplies. Oh, absolutely. Shall we just go continue and see what we've got around us that we can... What's this one? They do not understand. Pull out and deliver fallen truck. I was collecting... Where's it at? Way over there. Oh, well, it's not too far away from the base. Yeah. Waweep Bay. Raining cars. Come up along here. Um, yeah, I think we had one more to go, didn't we? Yeah. Power of water. Well, that ford down in the water down below. Well, we'll try your route, and then if it don't work, we'll double back and take that forward. Because I really don't see why this wouldn't work unless there's some massive roadblock. But I didn't get any damage that time. No, I don't. It's not showing up on the map right now, but it's kind of in the gray. So let me Oh, absolutely. I will be right back. My truck looks so small compared to yours. Get upgrade. Tires. 4. The step 310E SE. The step 310E and the Lodestar SE. The Dessin and the AFIM. Ow. Yeah, probably the biggest issues that I have right now is having all the little scouts and the front bumper catching on everything. Because no matter how lightly you tap something with that front bumper, it does unreal amounts of damage. All right, bar of water. Great. This data will help in the future drilling activities. Hope this reward will cover your expenses. UAD 3 tires and $7,100 cash. Yeah. I think that gives us another base, doesn't it? Over here. Um, okay. Find cargo. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 6 and 1 deliver. Ooh, and that stuff is everywhere. Oh, it's all along the water. Of course, we got to have room to pick stuff up, don't we? Yeah, I got 1 slot left. So, I mean, that does give room to trade stuff in and out. The fact that I've got 1 slot, so. So, yeah, what the heck? Why not? We'll fire up Missing Expedition. Start tracking. So we might as well grab this. Well, the indicator by the gateway is just where we would activate it. So I don't need to look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is that where we got to drop it off at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, so we're dropping it off by the gateway. Okay. All right. Well, how do we want to go about getting there? Well, you might have a fun time climbing up that cliff that you just marked, but Yeah, that cliff. Sure. 7 a.m. You take the low road and I'll take the high road. I'll get to Scotland before ye, unless I destroy my engine. Oh, I guess it could have gone way wide of that tree. Yep. Well, that's not a real friendly looking way down, but I got it through it with my little truck. Yeah, I didn't even take any damage, which is odd because I've gone through shallower things and gotten damaged. And I didn't use my winch. Until you run out of winch cable. That made it. Ow. Alright. Do I want to be down in that gully or do I want to be high side? 6 1/2 dozen or the other. Looks like it doesn't matter. Nope. They don't fall over if you lean into them too hard. Alright. Finally, this is it. Now deliver the equipment to the outpost. Hey, we picked the right one the first time go. So, Steve, if you're still watching, you can let MJ know that it's not always the last place you look. I know he will be greatly upset at that because I haven't yet seen him get it on the first time go. Not always, just normally. Yeah. No, there's a bridge to be built. Oh, well, yeah. You know, I mean, um, all the way down here where I just put that marker, that's where we'd have to go up at. Yep. That's where we came through when we had to get up on top of this hill the other day. That's where we came across that. So actually, let me, I would almost say we don't even have to go all that way around. Yeah. I wouldn't even do that. We already know that we can cross by this. Have I led you astray yet? If I did, it must not have been too bad because you don't remember it. So that's one advantage I have to have in the little scout truck, though. A little bit tighter turning radius. Where are you going? Yeah, just asking. Just asking. You know the great thing about those ones, though? We don't have to move them. Nobody's paying us for them, so we don't have to do anything with them. Yep. Look at that. Piece of cake. I am just about to the drop off. Which is right next to the gateway. All right. Deliver. Thank you very much for the equipment. Equipment like this is no longer produced, and I wouldn't be able to find a replacement for it. $15,300 and a big reinforced bumper. All right. Sure. The task that it just threw up on my screen is that look around, visit the view zone at the top, which is right out in the darkness where you can't see anything. Of course, raining cars was that pull out the fallen truck way over there. They do not understand was pick up a small bone from the excavations. Someone has unearthed the bones of what they think are dinosaurs not far from me, but we understand no dinosaurs existed, unlike extraterrestrial civilizations. These are definitely the bones of visitors from other planets. I need one small specimen to do research and confirm my theory. That is... Where's that at? That's all the way up there. Pretty much right where we did our... where we did the dig and found the Triceratops. And what was the other one? Proof of strength is visit the specified area. 1, 2, and 3. That was they do not understand. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Well, that's under tasks. In the contracts, we have hidden traces and seismic resistance. Right. Yeah, let's do that. I've actually, I can just change trucks because I've got 3 other trucks parked over there. I'm so let's. Hey, there he is. Well, each of these trucks has extra fuel in them if you need it, and you should have some there in the base. No, knock yourself out. Yeah, yeah, hang on, let me, alright. There we go. How much, are you full up on fuel? Because this thing's got a lot of extra fuel on there. I put like 3 extra fuel cans in it. Alright. Well, it can't hurt because then that way, if I end up needing it in my other truck, we'll have it. So let me. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, and then I can pull it out of my. There you go. Now you're full. All right. And. All right. Let's plot a route here. We got 3 of them below us and 3 of them above us. So. Kind of got to come back out the same circular route that we took before. And yeah. Yeah, and there's a route up on this hill here somewhere. I just can't remember if it was to the right or to the left. I think you can get all the way around this thing to get up there. So, of course, if we go right, it'll take us right to that first point too. Yeah. I know there's something seriously wrong with this picture, man. Well, I've had Dodges, Chevys, and Fords throughout my life. And you notice I did not throw any foreign cars into that mix. I had 2 Fords. I had a 79 Pinto station wagon. And I had a 79 F-150 Super Cab. And I can tell you from personal experience how many people you can actually fit inside of a 79 Pinto station wagon. 13. Kind of dodged the bullet the night I had 13 people in there. We had swiped a flasher off of a construction barricade. Of course, we couldn't figure out how to shut the flasher unit off. I get pulled over by a cop because I had a headlight out. 13 of us in there, all minors, all smoking, stolen construction light, and we stuffed the construction light under a blanket, and you can see the faint glow emanating through the blanket. And he's shining his flashlight on everybody, counting heads. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. He got a call on his radio, and I don't know what the call was, but he chucked my license and registration and everything back at me, and he's just like, "Get it fixed!" And he took off, and he lit his tires up, taking off so fast. I was like, "Whew, somebody screwed up worse than I did." Yeah. This side or the other side? Yeah, it kind of looks a little shallower on that side. Now it's a matter of getting up this. Come on. Ah! Bugger. I don't know if that's going to work. Hang on. I got it. As soon as I stop hitting the wrong button. I need inventory. Devices. Why did I hit the wrong button? Come on. Get up there. I think I got to back up a little bit, which means you got to back up a little bit. Yeah, no, you don't have much space back there. The hill just keeps shoving me right back where I just came from. Well, there we go. Swing the back end around. That'll work. Ha ha! That worked. All right. Let's find out. Nope. Yeah, let me... Grab some dino bones. No. That was probably more of a Gareth move than anything. You know, I got lucky on it, I'd say. Only took 7 points of damage. Well, your truck might have better luck than mine did. I mean, you do set up considerably higher. I went left. No, all the way around the end, there's kind of a semi-gentle slope going down, so. Ah. The whole check the area for tracks thing. That's kind of... Well, no. Oh, hold it. There we go. That should be them. There we go. All right. Next. Yeah. Oh, is it getting dark again already? Stuck its toe out, did it? There are no traces here. Let's check another place. Alright. Let's next one is up on this hillside. Which I think is actually around the back way. Kind of back. Can you get across there? Well, I'm thinking it's actually around the backside. I don't think. I mean, you can get up here and you can get most of the way there, but I don't think we'll get all the way there going around this way. Unless we can get past this tree. Ah, what the heck? We'll find out. Give me a second. I got to get Sam some more food. You gotta go outside. You gotta go outside. Let's go. You gotta go out. Okay. I'm not gonna make you. You killed them already. You have to go outside. Okay. Alright. I'm back. Secondsies, 11sies. Just stop right in the middle of the hill, did you? Yeah, I just not sure about the spot up there by the tree as far as getting up over on the other end of that, but the rest of it looked okay. Yeah, I think it is. Start scanning. Continue. Hey, all right. There's two successful locations. Next is, let's turn this around this way. 1, 2. I thought there were 6 of them total. There's only 2 left. Okay. One was I looking at that had like 6 of them. Oh, that was that other. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Little backwards planning. Yeah. Let's do that. Of course, I think we gotta cut back to come down there because I don't think we can get it straight down. All right. Six a.m. Sheesh. I mean, normally on Saturdays I get up a lot earlier than that, but I'm not going to work tomorrow. My daughter's wedding's not till in the afternoon, but I'm still not going in the morning. You know, I'm going to take that time, go out, clean Sam fur and stuff out of the truck so that I don't end up with it all over my suit. All right. Yeah, now it's a matter of how do we get out of this canyon? Looks like on the right-hand side. Ooh. Ow. Hey, my bumper sits a lot lower, man. Woohoo. This is, I think this is one of the proof of strength spots, actually. Oh yeah, that one looks pretty easy to get to there. Always nice when you're close enough to see the location. Start scanning. Oh. Ah, look at that. Found all of them. Didn't even have to drive all the way to the other ones. Certainly wasn't easy, but you found them all. We're very grateful to you, and it'll help us a lot. At the very least, it will help us identify more precisely where to look for these traces in the future. $9,400, and service station is available. So how's the expedition going? It's going pretty good. But I think we're about gonna go ahead and call it right here. Just because, well, it's starting to get a little towards the later end. Somebody I know has to get up in the morning. Not me this time. Ha ha! And it looks like we're actually making some pretty good damage, though. We got 4 more tasks, 1 contract, and then whatever the rest of the main expeditions are. So, in this region. So, we're killing Wawit Bay. Really. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. And on behalf of Sergey, who you cannot yet hear because I don't have that set up yet, eventually, we will say like and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Thanks, Sergey. Yeah. What Adam said. Oh, I was going to say, Adam says, hope your family has a wonderful wedding celebration this weekend. Thank you very much, Adam. All right, so we need to go here. Return to headquarters. $102,230. That's a nice little penny. Yeah, we know that. That's why we don't have anything ongoing. Well, it probably considers the one ongoing that we never actually activated. It would just the points were showing up. So, all right. Yep. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Thanks.